Hello everyone, this is gonna be a video about a friend of mine who I met in Hangar Showdown called EveYT1, which I had won 4 times against, accidentally time dropped him. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna keep it short. This is gonna be a educational video where I'm gonna share my thoughts of my decisions in the games for him to learn and get better. So, I guess just enjoy. Okay. So first we have a 1 versus 1. I'm going to pick my parasite because that's basically a counter to everything. Okay, we have a Mimicker with double Stormwreck 10. So, I'm going to keep being up here to get the early kill on the bot, which is always a big advantage above your enemy, having the bot out of the game, which now I have the opportunity to rush him. Because he is occupied with my bot. Which now he realizes he's in a pickle. And I'm just going to rush him because I linked him. Which gives me the opportunity to kill him. But somehow he just levitates. And he does end up killing me, which, I mean, good job. I'm impressed. So, I'm going to pick my Surge because I'm just gonna troll a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
He's a Orion, so I should be able to snipe him. I'm going to keep up here, trying to get the bot out, which is going to be a good decision later on. He's trying to kill me, but I can also shoot. I also know how to shoot. And I just have a good aim because I'm on PC. He tried to bait me there, but there ain't no way. Now I'm killing the bot. Which doesn't really work out because he just has a shield. And Railgun isn't really good against shields. So I'm just dashing away. Trying to get him. Somehow still survives everything. But finally getting him. Now I'm gonna pick my Deathwalker because I don't know what he's going to use up next. He's using a Seeker with Revoker 16, which isn't really great in Hangar Showdown, since you mostly want a really high burst damage, but in the shortest amount of time. I'm trying to stay up here, trying to get the bot out. Always a good decision. He teleported onto my bot. And now I'm going for him. I activated my ability too early, but it will be fine. I'm going for him. I'm rushing him. I'm waiting to shoot because I need him to be up and close and personal. So that doesn't happen, for example. Now I'm choosing my clips because he has compound beams and I don't really need my citadel against that.
2, 1, go. Let's get things started.
I'm trying to get the bot, which is always a good decision, like always. I got the bot. Now I'm trying to get him, because now he's going to be paying attention to my bot, trying to get my bot. I'm trying to get some early damage, which I did. Now I'm trying to use my splash damage, which worked out perfectly. I could have probably just run into him, but I kind of wanted to wait for a stasis barrier to disappear because God knows what's gonna happen. And I win.
You have won the match.
So that's the first match. I had searched directly after the match had ended, and it seems like another 1 versus 1, which I'm gonna choose my parasite again because it can counter anything. And look at that, it's him.
3, 2,
So now I'm just trying to stay on the right on this map, trying to get the bot out, but I somehow didn't hit a single shot right there, except for those. Now because I got bot, I'm just going to try and completely rush this guy because I'm gonna catch him off guard, and I almost one mag him with one single charge 8. We win this one. So now I'm up to using my Citadel because it's one of my best mechs on this map, alongside with my Deathwalker and my Parasite. Now I'm just going straight to mid. Going to try and get the bot. He is shooting his Stormrex. He does do a lot of damage, which I didn't anticipate. But now I'm just going with my Citadel ability and I'm just killing him. Just barely. Which, I mean, I would have given him the dub, but now it's up to my Deathwalker because I see he has his Seeker again. Which I don't have a good mech anymore to counter his Seeker. Now I'm just going to go in straight, get the bot. Bot heals me though. And now he just gets one mag somehow. Which I win again. I feel like I don't have to say much anymore. I mean, it's just gonna be a 1 versus 1. I'm picking my Surge this time though, because it is a sniper based map, which I think he's gonna choose his Orion. Which I was correct.
2, 1,
Now I'm starting off getting the early hit, which is really good. I'm trying to corner shoot him, but it didn't really work out. Now I did get him. And I'm trying to get all the points for winning. Sadly, the bot just kills him. I hate it. Now I'm picking my Parasite because, I mean, that's just what I do. I love it, by the way. I love my charged Parasite. It's just the greatest.
3, 2, 1, go. Let's get
He does shoot his storms, gets a little bit of damage done on me. The bot does shoot me. And first off, I thought it would have been the bot that did all of the damage, which is why I linked to the bot. Because I really thought it was doing a shit ton of damage, but it wasn't. It was him doing like a third of the damage. And now I'm just heading for him because I got the bot. And I got him. What's up next is again going to be my Deathwalker, because it's the best of countering Seekers. If you do it right, that is.
2, 1, go. Get out of my way.
I do always shoot my storms right where I did it, because that's mostly where people are going to walk down. Either the bot or the player. Which is going to be the best way of winning, if you think about it. And there we go. That's the third round done.
Won the match.
And like, you know, at this point, yeah. I was just trolling. Let me just give you an insight of what I was reacting when I saw him again. Oh nein, nicht schauen wieder. Nicht schauen wieder, nein. Tut mir so leid. Tut mir so leid, ja. Now I did get the early hit, but sadly the enemy had an outlaw, which just made my life really horribly hard, and I died. I'm picking my Parasite because that's just gonna be the way that I'm gonna be doing everything,
3,
which isn't too bad against what I'm facing. I do make a mistake later on, but I still win. I do try to get the early hits, but I do see that the person is linked to my bot. Funny enough, my bot actually crashes the enemy bot he's linked to. And now this guy should just be completely just trying to kill me, but... yeah. Doesn't work out. Now I'm picking my Deathwalker. I'm trying to see what they have. I can faintly see it's something small.
3,
And I do see there was a Citadel bot.
go. Get out of my way.
Now he does shoot his storms, and I didn't anticipate that he was actually hitting those shots, so I activated my ability too late to actually counter the damage that was incoming. And now I do get all of the kills, which is nice. But I cannot get the 115 points. I'm choosing my Citadel because that's just gonna be the best countering his Seeker, which is probably going to be child's play.
2, 1, go. Let's get things started.
I do try to get the bots out, which is gonna be like... It's just a pattern you have to follow in Hangar Showdown, kind of. My bot does kill his bot, and I just do some sneaking around him, trying to not get hit by his Revokers. I do have a legendary cooldown on my Citadel though, so it isn't as bad. And there we go.
Identified. You have won the match.
Now I hope that whoever is watching this and Eve, that you could learn something out of Eve's mistakes and how I play this game. It does take a lot of skill to win something in Hangar Showdown, which might be time consuming to learn Hangar Showdown first, coming from normal matches, but it's worth it getting Hangar Showdown done every day, because then you can get very valuable mod parts to mod out your mechs and gain strength all the way. Modding your mechs is very important to win matches in tournament, for example. If you don't have mods, you're just gonna be dead no matter what. Someone who has the same exact setup above you without having mods, but he does, he will just always win, because he can just tank so much more damage in comparison to you. Mods are very important in this game, and they do certainly destroy snipers such as these perimeter mel, which I am very sad, but it is just what it is. You can use snipers on Orion like I am doing, and it does certainly work, and I do get consistent one-shots, but at some point sniping is just gonna be over. I am trying to stick around 12k-ish on my SP. I don't really want to go beyond that, because beyond that it's just gonna be endgame where snipers are not gonna be very relevant anymore. I do really enjoy sniping. That is why I don't want to go beyond that kind of SP limit I set myself, which I am very close to. Just 3,000 more SP. And I can easily hit it when I get myself some Outlaws, some Redoxes, and then modding them and also ranking them up to 6 stars. I will probably also max my Orion and get double EM12s on there, so that will rise my SP by quite a bit. But until then, I will have to just grind, get some A-coins, etc. Now enough of the yapping. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Because I'm gonna catch him off guard.